Starting off here. Oh, here we go. Our first one, guys. Our first one to take the throne. There we go. We got this one. This one's going to be taking down one of our illustrations. And we got, yeah. Hey guys, Georgisaur here. You know what time it is. We're going to be opening up some Stellar Crown today. Reason why those are there is because we can get some of those cards in the Stellar Crown openings. We're going to be opening up these booster bundles. Not just one though. We have 17 booster bundles, including this one. That is a total of, again, 102 packs. We'll be opening up a 100 pack video today. Stellar Crown, seeing what we get. Obviously, the big chases are the Terapagos, we got our Bulbasaur, and we got our Squirtle. But we're going to be opening up 17 of these bad boys. We already got all the packs loose off camera, but left this one intact so you guys can see. These are the ones that we're going to be opening up today. I'm going to be opening up in intervals of 6 so that you could see basically what we got in each booster bundle. But we got 17 of these to go. We're going to go ahead and start off with this one, but go ahead, leave down what card, what you think we would get, and let's go ahead and get started with this big bad boy of a video. So went ahead, opened it. Everything else is opened up, but these are our 6 of this one of Stellar Crown. Let's go ahead and get started. Stellar Crown, very nice set. I'm gonna go ahead and open up one pack in this one at the beginning of the video and the last pack at the end slowly, but I'm not gonna be doing that for each box because it is intervals of 6. That LeChonk looking hungry, but he's gonna be getting and waiting to see what we get here. Got our Purugly to start us, a Togedemaru, and our Archlodon. Again, those are cards that we're going to be seeing very often in the sense that we're opening up more than 100 packs, a little over, 2 over with the 100, but that's the only one I'm going to do in the slow take. And now we're just going to pick up the pace because we have done a good amount of Stellar Crown. See our back 3, and let's go ahead and get started. Got our Koraidon, Charcadet, Dreadnought, and those reverses and those hollows, y'all are going to be seeing a bunch of. Again, this set is the one where the rainbow stuff came out, the borders and stuff, so they're very nice. They look really cool. Got our Crispin there, and we're already halfway through this box. Again, these boxes are 6 packs, so we could get one hit. We could get lucky and get 50%, but the ratio would be at least 2 per box. And right now, it's not going that way, but starting it off, hopefully at the end with something, maybe an illustration. Again, this one is where Bulbasaur and Squirtle come out with our previous Charmander card. That was the promo that goes well with him. We got our Medicham to start us off. Medicham EX to start us off here in our booster bundle boxes. And let's see in this last pack if this box is redeemed or it's just down the drain there with just this EX in the beginning. Okay, we got our Cordilli, Bombardier, and it is just the EX. And again, like I said, I'm going to be pulling all by 6s. These are the 6 from one of the boxes, and we're basically going to be comparing box per box. This is not going to be like in the previous boosters pack box that I opened where we did a bunch of temporal forces, and I just went ahead and reviewed them. Since this one, it's only 6 packs, you can get very lucky or you can get very unlucky. So you're going to see how many we get in these, and at the end, I'll just do an overview because in all sense of the word, I don't think we're gonna be that lucky and getting a lot of hits per pack, per box, but we will get at least some. We got our Medicham in the first one. Let's see what we get in this one, and that's how it's gonna keep going. At the end, we'll do our review of all of the hits that came out in these 17 booster bundles. Okay? And here, obviously, very easy to get our repeats because it's not in the same box. They're all a bunch of different boxes, so We got repeats of Squirtle and Bulbasaur. We ain't gonna have a problem there at all. But kept getting the same stuff like Medicham, Medicham, Medicham. That's where it's gonna be like a little annoying. Got our Lucario EX here. Another EX, and right now the Thrones aren't coming out because the EXs are just regular EXs. We don't deserve our Throne Crowns, our Crown Thorns until something comes out. Our Thrones, I keep saying Thorns. I'm sick, guys, so just give me a pass right there. Got our Iron Boulder, Ponyta, and Cradily. And again, already the last one, we got an EX. Let's see if this box is also only an EX here. Got our code there. And let's see. Last three. We got an A spec, our deluxe, our deluxe card, our deluxe ace, whatever. And that's our two from this one. So our deluxe and our Lucario. Next 6. And again, we're just going to be flying through these guys. Nothing really has taken our spots right now on the throne. Let's see. Put down in the comments what you think. Maybe the first one could be the one to take the throne, because there are a lot of cards here that would put up a fight with each other. Got our Tortuga and our Raging Bolt at the end there, but it's not like in other sets. There are some very special cards here, and then there's also a lot of cards that are not worth anything. Got our Zeraora and our first Rainbow, but it's the Rainbow Cinderace EX. Just gonna put him again down right here. Nothing special there, just a regular EX. If we get the full art, then yes, that one will take the first throne. But that's how we're going. Maybe we're gonna be a while till we get something on the throne. Got our Grimmsnarl Hollow there, and it's just gonna keep it up. The Terapagos alt is the one that I really like. I like the border of that one. Those rainbow borders make those cards really stand out. Another Lucario EX. So we got 2 EXs there. Let's see if Lucario will be our most repeated EX in this set, because now he is the only one that's been double, and it's only the 3rd box. We already have a double by the 3rd box. So let's see how many of these are going to be double, triple, quadruples. Oh, that's a good one. This one is a 3-hit box at least. Got an A spec and 2 EXs so far. And the Sparkling Crystal is a very useful A spec at least. Let's see what this last pack of 6 gives us here, because that would be, it's already 50% hit wise. But let's see if there's anything else here that's worthwhile. Got our Mienshao, Rapidash, and Iron Boulder. Still, we have an empty throne, guys. Not in the shop, but our thrones are empty right now. Nothing worthwhile to put in those thrones. So let's see if this is our next box, our next 6 packs. See if we get anything in this one. We got our Tornadus Jirachi, some variety there. A different EX, Greninja EX, to start us off here on the first one. Just start expanding to this side as well. So we got our throne. It's not gonna really take any spots over here. Here's your code. And let's see. We got our Slowpoke, Tortuga, and our Raging. Again, that Greninja EX is also, I think it's something that comes out a lot. So let's see, based on the EXs, which one is the most repeated EX that we'll see here. Our Kling Klang is our holo. Got already 3 down. Next 3 of this box. Since again, we're going by boxes, I didn't mix them up. It's just how that box would have came. Got our Electrive and our Raging Bolt. So depends on your luck, because sometimes, like in one of these, we already got a 50%, but that 50% really wasn't really worth anything. It was just staples or useful, not really useful cards. And already, last one. Let's see. Code for you. And 3. Our cards here. Carnivine, Carcosa, and another Medicham. So that's 2 EXs here in this box. And second Medicham, so Medicham Lucario going for it. So again, we have the next 6. Here they are, next 6, and we are going strong with the 2 EXs, 2 Lucarios, 2 Medichams. Let's see. Now I want to see which of them will be the one that finishes with the most of them. Starting off here. Oh, here we go. Our first one, guys. Our first one to take the throne. It's the Reboot illustration rare. He will be taking, obviously, the Gold Throne. Gold Crown Throne. Our Reboot is our first one to be in the midst. And it's our first illustration rare, and it's our first anything that is possible to take the throne. So it's a good one to start us off there. A Bulbasaur or Squirtle would have obviously been even more, but it's a nice one to actually have something and not just another Cinderace. Let's see how many of these come out as well, and not just something just sitting there without being used. So now Cinderace is also in the race of Cinderace is in the race. How many of him will come out as well? So that's going to be another little tick right there that I'm going to be taking account of in the videos. See how many of those each come out. We got a Rillaboom and Rhyperior, and those 2 already came out, and that we still have 3 packs, so this will probably be a 50% box as well. Get 3 hits, maybe not anything super extravagant, but it's a possibility of having 3 as well. Our Credilli there, so usually those could also be the only 2 that had it in hits, because we still have, after this one, another pack. And that's going to be it for this box of the booster bundles. This one, at least. Still have way more to go. We got our Phalanx, Lumineon, and the Zeraora. And already our last one. See if we can finish strong with this Cinderace pack. See what comes out here. We have our last 3. And our last 3 are Toedscruel, Clang, and it was only those 2. Next 6 is just keeping going, guys. These 6 are the next ones that we're going to be opening up. Again, these are just booster bundles. You can get super lucky, you can get super unlucky. So it depends what kind of hits we are seeing here. We got our Flitwill, Vikavolt. Oh, different EX here. That's at least good, because now we're just going to be seeing the same EXs. At least we got a different one here at the start. Our Blastoise EX. We do have a Venusaur EX here as well. So let's see if we can get that one in this one as well. When you're looking for a specific card, even though it's just a regular old EX, then when you get to the point where it's like, I want that one, you never get it. So Glass Trumpet and Zeraora. Either way, it's just a regular Venusaur. It's not super sought after. Not like we're trying to complete the set either, because the set's already done. So it's just opening up, see what we get, make a comparison of all of these booster bundle boxes, and the 100 pack opening. Okay, so see how many of these yield any type of rarities to us and what we could get from these little boosters. Morgrem and Grimmsnarl, which we kind of already have an idea. You could get really good stuff from the boosters, really bad stuff from the boosters. Again, it's always like that in the luck way. You never know, because booster bundles different in a sense, and then booster boxes, you have at least the amount of hits that's shared. You just don't know what kind of hits you're gonna get. And here we already have a bunch of hits, but other than the illustration rare, everything else is not that anything cool or something to write about. So here's our 3. Gulpin and Galvantula. That's a nice one too. We finished with a different one. Instead of our regular Cinderace EX, got our Galvantula Rainbow EX. Next 6 coming right up. Let's go ahead and run through it. Hopefully our second throne will be coming into use at some point. Hopefully. I keep saying hopefully. But don't want to see it not be used, obviously. Because that's the kind of thing that's going on here with booster bundles. Another sparkling crystal. Gulpin. We got a Gulpin illustration. And our Grimmsnarl. So here we got 2 in the box. Well, in the pack, not just the box, but let's see what other stuff we get from these packs. But 2 from the same pack, which is very not super uncommon, or not very common either, but nice 2 ones there. So we did take out our second throne, so we could have our thrones both being in use. It's illustration rare and illustration rare, and I'm just gonna be, if we get another illustration rare that I prefer over another, I'll just take down one of them. Obviously Raboot is one of the better ones, so probably taking down the Gulpin more than anything, but Science Metal one, we put both of them into use and not just have them be useless in that sense. There's our code. And let's see what we get. Spartra, Vikavolt, and Archludon. Okay. Already 3. 2 hits. Again, got 3 hits. 2 hits from that. Even though we have 3 packs down already. Because those double packs are very nice in that sense. Got our Duraludon and a Ledian. And if we don't get anything else, we at least got those 2 hits. Even though they were from 1 pack, it's still 2 hits. And it will be accounted as a 2-hit box. Which is kind of what you would expect from these. So let's see. Swalot and Noctowl. Noctowl is useful at least. So if you're going to go to the staples. And let's see if this last one gives us anything. Because this is already our last of those 6 again. Cubone, Meltan, and all creamy. Nothing there, only those 2. Next 6, there we go. Let's see how this goes. Nothing besides illustration rares. Not even a full art. I'd like to see a full art too. Obviously, we want to see the big boys, but a full art, different arts, different styles of rarities would be nice. There we go. We got our Lapras, different rainbow one. 2 Cinderaces, our Lapras, and our Galvantula. So we have all of those already. We also got our Blastoise sticking out right there, but he's just a regular EX. Let's see. We got all the different rainbows. Those rainbows, like the full art ones. So let's see if we get any of those full art rainbow ones, because they all have their own full art as well. So those would be a nice little thing to get. Let's see if we can get all 3 of them. But how this is going, be lucky if we get even one of them. Our Yamask, Berry, and Klinklang. And again, I'm opening these up as they're 6 packs from the booster box. They're not mixed up. This is how they came. So it's the 6 that I would have opened up if I was just opening up a box on its own. So there we go, our 3, Jirachi, Raging Bolt, and Carnivine. Since it slipped, I just thought I'll show all 3 of you guys at the same time. So the kind of luck that we can get from these. We got our 3, and let's see. There we go, we got an ace, Tortuga and a Ledian, but it's another ace of one of the ones we have already. So gonna go ahead and put them right there with the other ones. How many aces will we get as well? Because it's 44 aces, so different type of luck there as well. Not getting the tree ace, which I think the tree ace is in here. That's probably the best one to get. So let's see. And this is the last pack of that 6. Medicham, Zeraora, and we got another Blastoise. Now Blastoise is in the mix for who gets the most EX hits out of here. So there is our Blastoise there as well. 2 of those. Next 6, here we go. Let's see. Again, you never know with these. I saw a big ass pile of cards a while ago, and now the decks and the packs are going down slowly. So we've already got 20 minutes down. Let's see if the next other part takes another 20. Got nothing there, but it's just gonna keep going. 102 packs in total, guys, of Stellar Crown. You would think we'll get something good, but again, you never know with this hit ratio because of what we bought. We bought booster bundles. You never know what you're gonna get. Another Blastoise. Blastoise has taken the lead in the EX department. He is the one with the most so far. 3 EXs of our big boy Blastoise. So our big man Blastoise has 3 so far right there. So see if he keeps it up. He'll be the one with the most by the end. Got our Lilip, Turtonator, and Bouffalant. Next 3. See it. I like a different illustration. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna like right now. Getting a different card, different type of card. It's gonna be a nice little difference from what we've been seeing so far. There we go. We got this one. This one's gonna be taking down one of our illustrations. Our Galvantula EX full art. It's the rainbow ones that I was talking about. Those nice little borders right there. And it's our EX over there, the full art version. But I'm gonna go ahead and put Galvantula in the first spot, Reboot down, and I'll put Gulp in there because he's still better than any of the EXs. Well, we got the first different type of card, at least, our full art Galvantula. Now, let's see if we can get a Lapras and a Cinderace of that one as well. Our Dreadnought there, and last pack with our Galvantula on the front as well. Remember the illustration rare that came out, or the special illustration of Galvantula. Looks very nice as well. Started off strong, and right now it's actually pretty cheap in my opinion. So that's the them's a break with those types of cards. Okay, next 6. Again, no Squirtle or Bulbasaur at the moment. Let's see if we can get one by the end, hopefully. There's our code. And there's our 3. Cyclezar, Choodle, and Cradily. Starting off with that. Nothing big to write or talk about. We only got those 3 right there. Let's see what these 3. Anything interesting? Our Mewtwo, Root Fossil, that one. Nothing. I just want to go through them because at that point, it's like, what's the point of look at that thing? Got our code there. Let's see. Pancham, Lapras, Dreadnought. Dreadnought. Just gonna be seeing that guy a lot. And the name sounds cool, at least. Very nice sounding name, but I don't think if any people use him. Be a pretty useless card. Bouffalant, Joltik, and Melmetal. So far, not so good in this one. Nothing popping out, con name. But let's see how it goes here. Our 3. Comfey Kufu. And we got the full art of our Medicham at least. Something good there. Different Medicham, but it's a full art. I'm not going to take down our Galvantula, and since we already have a different illustration rare, I'm not going to take him down either. Yes, rarity-wise, higher rates, but I don't think having the same type is going to be anything that changes much. But there we go. We got our Wooloo, Togedemaru, and our Medicham was the only one in there besides our EX. I don't think that was, but I think it was just Medicham. So we already went through 10 boxes, guys. We got 7 of the 6 packs left. So that's 10 boxes down in about 20 minutes. So it goes to show you This goes by quick, and it's only 6 packs in each box, so these boxes be flying. They go away pretty quickly, and as you're seeing, maybe not that many hits at the moment, but we still have 7. We don't give up till it's the end. Let's see if we get anything by the end of this that is worthwhile. Right now, our Galvantula and our Reboot are the best in my opinion. We have our Gulpin as our backup illustration and our Medicham as our backup full art, but other than that, it's just a bunch of EXs and A specs, so nothing really calling out at this moment. So let's see if we can get that little card that calls to us by the end of this. At least a Bulbasaur, at least a Squirtle. I really couldn't care about any of the other cards. If we see a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle, that made the boxes worth them. But let's see. Nothing there. 2 left of this one. And I'm probably just going to go straight into the next because nothing's really separating these boxes hit-wise at the moment. Another Reboot. We have another. There we go. Our repeated illustration rare, at least, is a Reboot. Just gonna put him right there in front with his other one, so you guys see 2 Reboots right there. What again? You're gonna get repeats, just like we've been getting repeats of the EXs. You're gonna get repeats of the illustrations as well. So that's kind of sad right there because that was our only hit from that box. Picking it up where we were. Again, 2 Reboots at the moment, but again, that could have been 2 Bulbasaurs or 2 Squirtles, so they're both the same type of rarity, but we're not seeing those guys. So again, it's always at the point where the one you're looking for, the one that you want, is the one that comes out the least, and other cards that you're not even searching for are what comes out. So sometimes manifestation works, sometimes it doesn't. We got our Cubone. Oh, this is at least something to call about. It's our Briar special illustration rare. So that one is at least worth something in the rarity-wise sense. So we're going to put her top mark, and we're going to put our Galvantula in the back. So at least that box, this box started us off strong. So that's a nice one to get at least. Again, it's our first special illustration. It's our alt of the video so far. Let's see if we get another one. Or let's see if we get an ultra in this at least. Because that's basically the rarity that we're missing at the moment. Got our A-Spec, we got our EXs, we got our full arts. We got our alt right there, and I'm thinking that's just it. We're only missing an ultra rare at this point to have the different rarities. But there's our 3, and we got, hey, yeah, there we go. We got our Lapras. I'll take down our Galvantula so we have a different style there. But we got our Lapras full arts rainbow. Now we just need our Cinderace. Cinderace is the only one that's missing at the moment. So we're missing the Cinderace, and Hugo brought it to mind. We haven't even gotten a regular Tarapago, so we're missing that card as well. Not even the regular, we have gotten that, so. Or the holo. Hey, look, there we go. This box has been the best. We got our Ledian illustration right here. So we had a full art, a special illustration, and a regular illustration rare. So that's what we say. There's the comparison, guys. You can get a box that has just a regular EX, or you can get a box that had a special illustration, regular illustration, and a full art. And this is our last pack of this box. Let's see if we get a regular EX so you guys see that you get a bunch of different stuff. So that's our best box so far. So let's see if we can keep with that high of those 3 big hits there. Let's see if these last 5 boxes, we're already down to our last 5 boxes, guys. Let's see if these last 5 boxes give us something like the Briar show that we just got. Got our Garganacl EX. This is the first one of him too that we're seeing at this point. Still no Terapagos though, so I haven't even seen Terapagos in the holo. We haven't pulled him out either, so I don't see what's up with that. We haven't gotten any kind of Terapagos at this point. Not even the regular hollow one. So it's kind of crazy. Got our Pancham, Impidimp, and his fellow evolution there. So right now, I'm kind of just wanting to see a Terapagos at this point. EX or not, or illustration. Like whichever of the ones. Special illustration is what it would be, but there's another ace. Our third ace of this one. Yes, this is our third ace spec of this card. So we got 5 ace specs now, and 3 of those are the same one. Right now, that one is obviously the most repeated ace spec. Our Blastoise is the most repeated EX. We got Reboot twice. Let's see how much more we can see of these. Tirtouga and our Bouffalant. Already 2 left on this. These just go by super fast since it's a 6-pack opening per. They just fly by, guys. So far, as you can see, we have our best front and center. There's our Terapagos EX, our EX version of our Terapagos. The first version we saw, we didn't see the hollow. We saw the EX version before. And our last pack, so far only Terapagos and the A spec. See if we can finish with another one to beat out this box. We got a Frogadier, and no, we didn't. Next six to go. Let's see. I want another box like Briar. See how that turns out. Get another 3 hits repeatedly of different rarities. Got our Crab and our Bouffalant right there. Again, I'm calling this stuff out, but how our luck is going right now with Stellar, it's probably not gonna come out, but I'm still gonna try and manifest it, you know. See if we get anything good coming out from these. Our Dreadnought at the end. Just want to see a regular. What is it? What illustration rare we're missing? We're missing the ultra rare. I'm not sure if there's an ultra rare. I don't remember there is. There's another Galvantula. Our Galvantula again, repeated. Our second one. Besides the regular Galvantulas, we have that Galvantula now twice as well. So 2 full arts of that Galvantula. But we're still missing our Cinderace one. But again, see if any. Yes, we got one. Another beautiful special illustration card. Dachsbun. Dachsbun is a very cute card. Not a big price card, but I'm gonna take down our Lapras. I'm gonna put our Dachsbun right there. And I'll put a Lapras between the full art versions. But Dachsbun right now, very good. I think maybe it's more expensive than Briar. We're gonna see if we can change it. So Hugo just did a quick check. We're gonna change that position quickly in a bit. Briar is gonna go to second place, and Dachsbun is gonna be our first place after opening our last pack of this box. But very worthwhile this box as well. We got our Dachsbun. Right now it's the 4th place of all the set, 4th most expensive card of the set. But we finish with another Blastoise, and Blastoise is just kicking us off with those EXs. I don't think anyone's gonna have more EXs than our big boy Blastoise. So gonna go ahead and make that switch. We got 3 boxes left. So doing good, guys. We got our 2 alts there now. Missing maybe one of the big boy illustrations, and I think that we would be happy with that. Our Blastoise, our Bulbasaur, and our Squirtle. We got our Fan Rotom. There's another Dachsbun, but this Dachsbun is just the regular EX Dachsbun, which is also useful. People look for him. So it's our first Dachsbun as well. Put him into the front. Have him there, decorating the set packs, whatever. There's our card, and then let's keep it going. So we started off with an EX. Let's see if we can keep it going. We got an A spec. Starting off, keep it going, keep it going. We got 2 cards so far already, and this is our 4th A spec of that specific card. That's 4 already of that one. And I have not seen the tree. No tree yet at all. So we've got 6 A specs, 2 repeated, and then the other one has 4 repeated. So kind of crazy that we have not seen the tree. Got our Medicham, Salandit, and our Meltan. And already halfway. 3 more to go. We got 2 hits. Let's see if we can get a third hit. 50%. And these 50% hits, they are giving variety at least. So you get one or the other. Nice. We got a different full art. Have not seen this full art. Our Hydropple EX. Different type of full art. The edge, yes. This edge is way over from this one, but new type of card. We got 50%. We got 3 different types of in that 50%. A regular EX, a full art EX, and an ace spec. See if we can get one more. We got 2 packs left, so it wouldn't be surprising to get one. Meltan and Carcosa. It would also not be surprising if we get nothing else. So see if we finish strong or not. Just finish regular as well. Nothing wrong with that. Got our 3. Grubbin, and we did finish strong with an Archelodon, an illustration rare. So we got 4 different rarities there. We got our illustration, we got our full art, we got our EX, and we got an A spec with 4 different cards in that box. Okay, guys, second to last. These are our 6 packs that are left before our last 6 packs. Second to last box. Again, we've been discussing these last 2. Hopefully they have the chase. Be very worthwhile with our chase cards. Not what we're talking about, but here we go with our Alt Lacy. Our Alt Lacy. I am going to take Briar down. Not because it's more expensive or anything, but because we've been seeing Briar. But there we got our Alt Lacy. Move her over so we can see her doing her X. We got our Alt Lacy. Very good one. Excellent. Speaking of chase cards, we weren't really chasing after her, but we got our Lacy right there. We started off really badly with a Medicham EX, and now we're going alt for alt. We got 3 alts already with these. Again, if you're gonna go for booster bundles, probably buy a bunch. Start off sad, and then at the end, you're pretty satisfied with what you're getting. But 3 alts, 3 illustration rares, not illustration, special illustration rares at the moment, guys, from these 17 boxes. Another Galvantula, why not? Galvantula full art, another one. That's 3 Galvantulas now. This is the one that's been the most repeated at this point. So we got our special illustration, we got a full art. We're still missing ultra rares. That's the biggest thing here. We haven't pulled an ultra. We got 1 other box, and we got a few packs left. Let's see if we can get that in this moment. But, oh, yes! We got the chase. We got the boy. Big man Squirtle now. We got our Squirtle. I'm going to take down our Lacy, move our Dachsbun, and put Squirtle. Yes, rarity-wise, but we know big man Squirtle needs to be in his throne. Okay, guys. Now, we are satisfied, but we still have an entire box left, and these are our last 2 packs. These last boxes are heavy loaded, because we got our Squirtle, we got our Lacy, we got a Joltik as well. What the freak? Come on. Like, when one box has something, they're just fully loaded for some reason. Oh my god. Now, our last pack. Let's see if we get something in this last pack. If we get a regular EX, that's a crazy box, because I think that's 5? I don't know. But it's a crazy box nonetheless, even if we get nothing, because Jesus Christ, we got a bunch of good stuff in that last box. And we have 1 box to go. Hopefully it's not a letdown. Awesome, guys. Last box. We're on the high. We're on cloud 9, but let's see if we finish strong as well with this last box. Honestly, just the ultra rare is missing. That's all we're missing, or maybe that's our Apagos. We got our A spec to start us off, but that's basically all that. The video has a bunch of all the same stuff. We've had a bunch of different A specs. We've had all the illustrations, Lacy. We've had Briar, Squirtle. We got our Dachsbun as well. If anything, the only thing we're missing is probably God, big one, the Terapagos, or an ultra rare. That's basically all that's missing from here. And that's another Washpan. That's a good one right there too. But that's all we're missing at this point. Whatever comes out, Peachy Keen, we're happy. But a nice Terapagos to finish us off, or a nice ultra rare would be the most satisfaction out of this. But let's see if we get blessed at the end with all these to open up that we have left. We have 3 more packs. Last pack, you know, we're gonna take it slow, see what we get. We already got a bunch of stuff, but we are gonna do a overview at the end. See how much EX, how much illustrations, how much of whatever we ended up getting. Okay, so Pangoro and Pancham evolution right there. Last 2. See, fingers crossed. Hope ain't left yet. Let's see if we have anything worthwhile in these last 2 to call home. And a Bulbasaur wouldn't be bad either, right? Got our Impidimp and Rhyperior. Okay, so far that's nothing. Let's see if, obviously we should get something in our pack, but let's see what we're gonna finish. Basically, this is last pack magic here, because in all the other ones we got nothing but the Dachsbun. We got a Dachsbun, never mind. Let's see if this last pack leaves us on cloud 9 or leaves us hanging. We got our Phalanx, Purugly, Fidough, Slowking, Okaberry, Crabominable, Nimble, Jirachi, and Zeraora. Okay, guys, quick wrap up. In total, we got 40 cards in total, so that's very good there. We got 40 altogether. And in the first set, we got our 17 EXs. We pulled 17 EXs, 2 Medichams, a Garganacl, 2 Dachsbun, 2 Lucario, a Greninja, 1 Galvantula, 2 Cinderace, a Lapras, 1 Terapagos, and our big man Blastoise with the win there. 4 Blastoise in our EX. So 17 EXs. Then we got 7 Ace-Specs, 3 Sparkling Crystal, and then 4 Deluxes. We got, obviously, this one winning out with 4, but we didn't get any trees. Like, out of all the cards, we got 7 Ace-Specs, and we got no trees. And then we got the full arts. We got 6 full arts. Our Medicham, our Hydrapple, Lapras, and then obviously 3 Galvantulas winning out there, but we had 6 full arts total, and half of them were just the Galvantulas, so we got 6 full arts there. And then illustrations. Then the illustrations, we got 7 of those. Archlodon, Gulpin, Ledian, Joltik. Our repeat here was Reboot, and obviously Big Boy, he's the best out of the set. I'm going to put him back at the end, but he is also an illustration rare, so he falls in that category. And then we had 3 illustrations, special illustrations. Our Briar, our Lacey, and our Dachsbun. But to finish off, obviously, we already saw him, but our Chase card, or Squirtle, he is the king of this video. He had the best hit right there in all of the video, but we did have this bunch of cards, 40, basically 40%. We had 102 packs, better than the ratio of like 30%, but that was a great opening. We got a bunch of good cards. Thanks to Google for letting me open up with him, and thanks for you guys for watching. Hope you liked it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment what was your favorite card, what was your favorite moment, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night. Peace out.